Now, for those people who have the Scorpio Moon sign, which means Moon is in the Scorpio sign in your natal chart. Now, on the face, this is a tough situation because Moon is debilitated in your natal chart. However, Moon from the Scorpio sign in your natal chart impacts or aspects the Taurus sign, which means you are going to have an energy of wanting a change in your remuneration. So many times you will find that you may assume that you are a more practical person, you are somebody who is more balanced. However, there may be more balance towards nutrition or money also in your life, which you may not sometimes accept. You may say, I'm not a money-minded person, but finances are very important for you. If money is there in the bank, financial situation is taken care of, then you find that you're more stable in your mind. Ask yourself, specifically all those people who have Moon in Scorpio sign or Scorpio Moon sign people. Ask yourself if there is hardly any money in the bank and there are certain loans that you need to pay off. Are you really still able to control your mind, or you don't get too a little frisky? So there's surely going to be that side towards you, and that is going to be impacted or stronger given urge to now that Rahu gets into Aquarius sign. The reason being is for Scorpio Moon sign people, Rahu gets into the 4th house in Aquarius. 4th house has the Cancer energies for the Kalpurush Kundli. So Rahu is strongly going to impact how it is going to have a bearing on your domestic front. What kind of decision on the domestic front in your home that you have. So either home may not be the most comfortable place for you during this period, or you may feel lonely, or you may feel out of place even when you're with some people. If that person really is not somebody who you really can get along, you can laugh with, you can smile with, you can spend your time with, and who you really strongly relate to, then you are going to feel a little out of place during this period. Anyways, Rahu is the north node of the Moon, which means Rahu always has the strong bearing on the Moon, the kind of decision that you make. So Rahu getting into Aquarius may give you strong leaning towards the social side. You may want to give back to the masses. You may want to do something for other people. However, while Rahu is in the 4th house from a Moon side perspective, you will find that you may always wanting to, while you want to do things for others, you will always want that tranquility, the peace at home on the domestic front, which you will strongly, lean towards, or you may want towards. And you may miss that to a certain extent. So that urge Rahu is creating. And if in your natal chart, Rahu has some bearing or some connection with the Cancer sign in your natal chart, by either being placed in the Cancer sign or aspecting the Cancer sign, or Rahu is either conjunct with Moon in your natal chart or aspects the Moon in the natal chart, then it has a stronger bearing on what kind of a approach you may take towards the domestic life, towards peace, towards tranquility and assets and money in the bank also. Rahu impacting or aspecting the 8th house, which means there will be some transformation at the domestic front, which may come by for you, may come as an opportunity for you. However, be careful of not getting into that connection or commitment too easily without having known the person very well, without not getting into a committed relationship unless you're absolutely sure of the person. Now, Jupiter is going to help you because of Jupiter aspecting Rahu back, but from the 8th house. So Jupiter expanding the nature of the 8th house, suddenness, transformation, even obstacles. Specifically, if Rahu is more stronger in your natal chart than Jupiter, then Jupiter doesn't have an upper hand. Rahu has an upper hand here. And Rahu in Aquarius is also aspecting the 12th house. The 12th house is also the house of dreams, desires, which means sometimes through your desires and a dream to get into a certain situation or a certain kind of relationship, a certain kind of job, you may end up being more emotional. And because Moon is in that Scorpio sign in your natal chart, wanting the change, wanting the transformation. So such kind of people are not able to sit idle for long, always wanting the change, wanting the urge. So be on the guard. Not be urged too much towards transformation and change. Be on the guard of how much you're giving back to society, and be on your guard what kind of domestic life decision that you're taking.